And we are live, folks. Appreciate you guys tuning in. This is the Unmasked After Show. What an excellent, excellent Unmasked show tonight with Carlos and Aaron, and of course the whole Kicker gang. I appreciate you guys tuning in, and we got 5-6 in here already waiting for the show to start. But without further ado, let's get this intro going. I'll see you guys in 3 minutes.
Livin Loud.
Would you look at that? Would you look at that? Just look at it. Appreciate you guys. Appreciate you, William. Will! What's going on, Homer, SDK, Cornut, Mike, Dubby, and Ernie making the drive home. Thanks for tuning in tonight, fellas. Props to Carlos. He did great. Let's roll that beautiful beam footage. Let's get this going.
He found this young lady. I think she was a reporter, a local paper reporter. She said, "Hey, you want to do a hair trick in the Bronco?" And of course, hair trick, what does that mean? So he sets her in the Bronco. And Chase fires it up. And of course, you know, she's going, "What is that?" Yeah, she's trying to talk like this.
Oh my goodness.
It was fantastic.
What is up, everyone? Thank you for tuning in. I missed you guys. 2 Fridays in a row. No Kicking It With Andy, no Livin Loud with Andy, no live stream, but we will be back next Tuesday, Kicking It With Andy, and this Friday, and tonight is the Unmasked After Show. I appreciate you guys tuning in, and man, excellent job, Ernie and the gang. You guys did great, and Ernie, please drive safe on your way home, and let me know how my audio sounds. Appreciate all that you do, and man, one heck of a show, and I don't don't know. I like the Tatum of Carlos and Aaron. They did really good together. Appreciate you guys tuning in. And yes, it is Tuesday. What better day to go live than Tuesday? I can think of one other day, but Tuesday is the heart and just the soul of my live streams because kicker, man, the kicker UnMasked show for the win. Appreciate you guys all tuning in. Baba, what is up? Appreciate you tuning in. Uncle Bobby B, baby. There he is.
Uncle Bobby B, baby. Uncle Bobby B.
And I'm not going to miss it. We have some pennies from the man, Mike D. R.I.P. Toby Keith, the true legend. Is he lying? There's no way. There's no way. Thank you, Mike, and rest in peace, if that is the case, man. Thank you so much for being here, tuning in, hanging out with us tonight, and I'm going crazy on the switcher. That's the fun part about this. Green team engaged, Team Green. Thank you, William. Thank you for being here, and just thank you for your support and all that you do. Let's see here. Got Garrick up in here. What is up, Garrick? Thank you for tuning in. I hope you're doing well. We got Cornut. We got everybody. Man, you guys are awesome. John K, the moderator in the chat. Appreciate all that you do and taking care of the crew. Stuart, sup, Andy in the chat crew. He's thinking my lingo. Thank you for being here, Stuart. Andy's building back better. Yeah, especially for 24. Thank you for being in here, Sean. Appreciate you. Kicker. That's it. Thank you for being here, Dubby. Woohoo. We got people from Kicker Club, Homer J, Sean, and Alex, and Larry, and Mr. Mintz. What is up? Thank you for tuning in. And I think we have Kicker Club Audio Fan Club, Kicker Club 2.0. Going to appreciate you hanging out, tuning in here with us, and just here to have a good time, man. You know, a lot of products that they talked about tonight of the, I guess you could call it the 51 series of just the new products. The 51st anniversary of Kicker is 2024, and a lot of new products are coming down the pipeline, just like they always are, and I know they can't wait to show these to you guys, and that's what's awesome about the UnMasked show. Yes, social media is one thing, but to hear it live and direct first, there's no better way, man. Big time. We're going to talk about them, too. And I can't wait to get those headphones. They ran out. I said, hey, can I get a pair of those TSW2s? And yeah, we'll get them. And then, yeah, already out of stock. Livin Loud Andy does not get a pair, but I got a pair of the TSW1s, and they are on their way. And to be honest, I don't know if I need all the fancy stuff for those in that application, just because, hey, I'm using them for when I go to bed and I listen to my podcast, my YouTube before I fall asleep. Probably another reason why I can't sleep too well. SJC, thank you for tuning in. Hello, Andy and my fellow 14.4 and 10.9 crew. Thank you for tuning in. Appreciate you, man. And all that you do. The computer, I've been pushing it full tilt boogie, and it's not stressing. Thank you, Jeff Wallace. Quit my job to be here, Andy, for the win. Now that is dedication like no other. Thank you, Jeff Wallace. You didn't have to do that, but I appreciate that you're here. And, you know, to talk about car audio whenever you're down in the dumps, man, it's definitely a way to escape reality just a little bit. I go out for a base ride just to feel a little better. What's going on, sir? Thank you for tuning in, Mr. Mac. Let's see here. Oof, Super Chat is a rough place to find out. You're telling me, man. I didn't know. I'm going to have to Google that later. 25, he's calling for rain. You heard him.
Make it rain.
Hit it, Michael!
Thank you, Ernie.
Went over.
I need to turn up the gain on this. Thank you, Ernie, and thank you, 25, and let the rain commence. Appreciate you guys. Elias, sup, Kicker, Andy fam, don't forget to smash the like. Thank you, and I appreciate it. Yes, please smash the like, guys. We're up to 15 right now, 35 on YouTube. Appreciate you tuning in. And if you guys didn't get any of your questions answered on the UnMasked show, this is kind of why I do this, is just, you know, the sugar on top. And, you know, hey, it's a lot to do those shows, any shows, and Kicker puts a lot of effort into theirs every other week. And, you know, it's hard to conversate with the chat because there's so much to talk about, and the live stream would be 5 hours if it wouldn't be like that. And it has, the very first one. If you ever missed the very first UnMasked show, go watch it. Go watch it. It's 5 hours long, and it is 100% worth it. Hit the like. Stuart, looking for a subwoofer for my daughter. Car, should I go for a loaded Scar 10-inch enclosure? You know, I think you came to the wrong place for that question. But, you know, when it comes down to your children or people that just aren't experienced with car audio, you know, maybe a budget system is a good option. And again, matching that right amplifier is kind of key too. Just, hey, maybe throw it on a smaller amp, so in case she does clip it, you're not going to run into any issues. I think that is more of the case than which product to go with. It all depends, you know, what you're really trying to do for her setup, man. Thank you so much. Appreciate you. Let me take a look at this really fast here. I'm wondering why my little things aren't popping up. That's what I'm looking at. Chat box. Ah, no, that's that one, not that one. Let's see. I was messing with a few things here like I always do. Let's see. Oh, come on. Why isn't it scrolling down? You know, it's live, folks. That's how it goes. I did a lot of preparing before the show like I always do. That's not it. Oh, come on. Where's it at? Hold on. Let me pull this down. I just got to look at it. Oh, it's working now. Baba donated a $5 super chat. Would you look at that? It worked. Awesome. I thought it wasn't working. Thank you so much, Baba. Boom goes Baba. Oh, come on. Now it's not working at all. Whoa, what did I do? Oh my goodness, what am I doing? Hold on, we can fix that. There we go. Okay. All right, not having problems. Not having problems. God. Thank you, Baba. Appreciate you, man. And thank you for the $5 super chat. It means a lot. And I know a lot of you guys are getting ready for the car audio season, and funds are tight, man. And with all the Kicker equipment that's coming out, you know, you got to save every penny with the Warhorse coming, the L7X is available, and everything else. Like, I can't wait to check out that Kicker Warhorse orange wire, and, you know, like the distributor block, the odds and ends of the Warhorse L7X family. It's going to be really interesting to see all that stuff, man. And hey, I get it. I do. And you know, I'm thinking too, man, I'm like, what am I going to do with my build? And they got all this stuff coming out. I got to throw it into Cookie Monster and the other builds and to try the stuff. Basshead 30, what is up? Thank you for tuning in. Thank you for being here, man. Appreciate you as always, dude. Appreciate you. Jeff Wallace is calling for more rain. It is raining. El Fuego, I thought you were going to bed, man. What the heck? Appreciate that you're here. And, man, all that you guys do. The support. Big time. Let's see. I'm going to keep scrolling through the comments here because I'm a little far behind messing with stuff. What's going on, Ashy? Thank you for tuning in. We got 41 of you guys on YouTube and 48 altogether. Smash the like. You know, a lot goes into these shows, but these guys here tuning in all the time do support it and keep the lights on in the studio. So all you got to do is smash the like. Thank you so much, Ashy. Appreciate you for being here. He said, I'm like number 13, and we are actually on 22 likes. That's awesome. That is awesome. There it is. As rain has been called for, I can send some sprinkles. LOL. Hit the like to show your support for the quality content. Thank you, Bubba. And, man, you know, I wish Kicker could do super chats too, man. It would be raining there as well. And I appreciate all that you've done and all that you still do, Bubba. Means so much, man. Hey, every rain droplet matters. And you know what's funny? I was cleaning the studio and I'm like, you know what? It's unmasked. We need to show it off. Now, this isn't just your normal Kicker unmasked cup. This unmasked cup literally has every single one of those pennies you guys brought over. On Livin Loud with Andy Day, I'm like, I have to put it on, you know, why not? Appreciate all that you guys do in every single penny. Let's see. Basshead Fanatic, what is up? Andy, blessing our ears with car audio. And man, I was doing a little bit of car audio today. Of course, I'm messing with batteries, testing stuff, you know, what have you. But I did do an install today. If I could pull that up here. Let's check it out. Boom. Boom. A Kicker L7 loaded enclosure from Showtime. And thank you, Nikki, for purchasing that there. It helps support the channel. Oh, can't do that. Why can't I do that? Why is that all messed up? It's on 4. It's okay. And, you know, thank you for all that you do. Appreciate you. And we had to get her bumping again. And, you know, just being able to tune the systems, hooking it up, I love doing that. That is the best part of installing a system where I'm sitting in the car and I'm tuning it, I'm dialing it in so that it sounds good. That's my favorite part. It really, really is. She's like, I don't know what you're doing. I'm like, I know, you don't have to. There's a lot here. And her head unit had a lot of flexibility. Setting the gain, you know, quickly with the DD1 and just, you know, hooking everything up and just getting her going, man, you know. It's awesome. And she runs Kicker. Why not? I don't do too many installs. I don't. Busy guy here. Very busy. The War Pony. Oh, he thinks there's a bigger one coming? He thinks there's a bigger one coming? Oh no, the super chats didn't miss, or what happened? I missed it. I missed it. Let me just take a look at it. Yep, they're not there. It's probably YouTube being a pain in the butt. Let's see. Listen to this guy. A good starter must. Yeah, that is Mr. Mintz. Thank you for tuning in. A good starter system would be a 4DC level 6 15s. 615s, 415s, level 6. That's, I don't know, man. I feel like you might need to upgrade your electrical at the very least. Appreciate you guys. And, you know, we're here for jokes and laughs too. We really are. Would you just look at that? You just gotta look at it.
Would you look at that? Oh my gosh, just look at it. Just look at it. Just look at it. That's
all you can do sometimes. Appreciate you. Oh, look at them horse heads. John was looking at it. He was looking at it on the live stream. He was. Speaking of Livin Loud with Andy, where is the horse? I do not know. I do not know. Facebook user, what is the loudest Kicker system you've heard? Good question. Easy question, too. The Kicker Cube. Back whenever Travis Young from JY Power had that hooked up with all his batteries, and I think it was 24. Was it 24? Yeah, I think it was 24 or 20. 1KX 2400 on a pair of L7Q15s, and there was 40 of them. Yeah, so 20 amplifiers and 40, 15 L7Qs. In a fourth order, and the thing was just stupid. It was loud. It was 170s, and this thing would rip your face off, and it was amazing. And it was whenever the first time I ever went to Slamology, I went and I heard a few systems, not many. I went and run and rate the Kicker. You know, that was really the reason why I went, and because I knew they were going to be there, and I wanted to just, you know, show myself, meet the guys, and they had that there. You know, so when you listen to something that loud, it's really hard to get back in your own system, let alone anyone else's. And yeah, that was definitely the loudest Kicker system I have ever heard. You know, the Broncos, it's loud, but that thing was just next level stupid. Really was. Ashy Larry with a $5 super chat. Would you look at that?
Would you look at that? Oh my gosh, just look at it. Just look at it. You gotta look at it this way, okay? You just gotta look at it. That's all you can do anymore.
It's really all you can do. 14.4 volt shout out to the Dr. King Schultz, Danjo Freeman, and Bro Helidiad Von Shep. Man, you're really testing me here. For the fighting the good fight and closing the doors to Canalade. You know, whatever the situation is, and I'm there for you, Ashy. And of course, shout out to 14.4. You have to. Thank you so much, Ashy. And Trap House with another $5 super chat. I think you guys just like that emoji. I think it's awesome.
Would you look at that? Oh my gosh, just look at it. Just look at it. You gotta look at it this way, okay? You just gotta look at it. That's all you can do anymore.
Thank you, Trap. So if you buy two Solo X12s, what kicker amp are you supposed to pair it with? Serious question. And that's a very good question, honestly. And really, ideally is the WX 3.6K, the Warhorse 3600 watt amplifier, does 5K on its certified birth sheet that you get. Now, when is that going to be available? It is February, first week of February. I don't even know the days of the month, but I know what day of the week it is. So that will be here very soon and available, and I'm sure on kicker.com or your local kicker dealer. So when's that going to be available? Like I said, very soon. But until then, I would just hold out for that. But this whole time they've been out, honestly, you know, a CX1800 per L7X would do the job. Would you maybe want more? Probably, but it all depends how you build it and how much you're trying to get out of it. Those L7Xs are no joke, man. They really are no joke. These things don't need a ton of power to get moving, and they can take a ton of power compared to any other kicker that is on the market right now. So I would say the Warhorse 3.6K, the WX, whenever that comes out, man. Thank you so much, Trap. Appreciate that you are here. And thank you for the super chat, as always. Come on, Ashy. Yeah, see, anytime now. Anytime. Oh, wrong one. There we go. There we go. That's Aaron. We don't need Aaron. And I got the wireless earbuds there. We'll pull those up in a second. Anytime. I would stay tuned just because Kicker Unmasked show is every other week. Sometimes if it's like not around that same day, they will release it on Kicker, not kicker.com, but Kicker socials, Facebook, Instagram, and probably YouTube, but mostly those two first. You know, I really do want to go to all these shows. You know, we got the Shartner on 'em show in Vegas coming up. We got TDH coming up that I most likely will be going to, Ernie, if you're listening, and that's what I wanted to talk to you about. And, you know, Surf City, that was going on whenever I was getting married down at Kicker last year, and a few of my buddies here that are tuned in actually went down there. And, you know, I feel one day, you know, I will be able to travel a little bit more. Finances may loosen up. You know, every dollar that I get goes into either the builds or the studio that you see here and all the fancy stuff. So, you know, it's kind of just one step at a time with everything that I do here. And traveling to shows is quite expensive, but I definitely want to go out there and help, you know, just help people out, talk to them, do what I do here, but at the shows that are car audio. If you want to see me, I'm always at Slamology at the Kicker booth, and that's where you can find me super easy. I know it's not in the middle of the United States, but that's a sure shot. Hey, Andy's going to be there. Let's see, scrolling down. Love you too. Hey, you know, I try not to throw up every comment, but I almost read some out by mistake, and I'm like, ooh, yeah, we're not going to read that one. Let's see, John El Fuego, most likely a war pony when it comes out, an AC 6.1200, that's the 6 channel. But if I cave on some of the DD VOM 10s, the mid-bass drivers, like Blake is talking to me about, then I'm going to need to go bigger power for my mid-bass. You know, that's how it is, man. This thing's addiction. You know, you get like 212s in your car, and then you're like, oh man, I want a 50. You know, I want to start moving some hair, and then oh man, I can't hear my music. I need amplifiers. I need more power. I need an alternator, and it's just it's insane. It really is, but it's a good habit. It is, man. Really is. Let's see. Okay, I wanted to pull up. I know why do I have the motorcycles pulled up here? I didn't mean to have the motorcycles pulled up here. I know on the Kicker show they were talking about all the new stuff that they have, and if you want to find anything that's new, you know, the first numbers, at least for the past like 10 years, it'll be a 40 or a 50. If you look, you can literally go in the top corner here and type in 51. So if you go here and you hit search, you type in 51, and that'll tell you every single product, I'm pretty sure every single one, that has that model number in the beginning, and you'll be able to find what is brand new. And there's the 300.4 they were talking about, the coaxials, the three-ways, and even the swag, the t-shirts, which is cool because Sandy is always switching it up on us. And let's see, what did I want to pull up? No, not this one, not this one, not this one. So many Kicker freaking tabs, but you know what? It's a good problem. It really is. Now, car audio, speakers, and they were talking about the KS line here. And there's the Todd Pods. No, those are the Snowmen, but I like the name Todd Pod. That was really cool. And yeah, you can see them right here. Because see, Model 47, those are 4 years old. Up here, the 51, those are the brand new ones. And they're going to be mixed in here, but still, I like the three-way component. This is the one, I think they were both of these, yes, the three-way component, because people were asking, hey, what am I supposed to mix with this or that? And this is perfect, and I love how they have that as an option, and especially a lot of new cars nowadays, they have stuff like that, where it's just, you know, not super tweeter, but, you know, tweeter, middler, and then your mid bass and your doors, and that is kind of perfect for a lot of applications. And nowadays it's always trying to integrate, not really just tear out your dash and make your own stuff, but to integrate with what you have. And obviously you want to amplify that, but still that's why they make the small amplifiers that fit under your seat, and they're the size of your hand, and they do 300 to 500 watts. It's really insane what they have. I appreciate all you guys tuning in. We literally have 40 this entire time. I did want to pull up this, though. It's just a screenshot, right? And it's Kicker Club and these TW2s, okay? But Kicker Club has been going insane with the amount of members. We almost hit 42,000. We're about to hit it by tomorrow. And the post reach on that, 351,000 people seen those Kicker headphones. They're just headphones, and that's why they're out of stock. I wouldn't say it's just because Kicker Club, but they are quite popular, and I've been telling Kayla they need earpods. She's got the Apple AirPods, and I'm like, those are nice, but I don't want to buy them. It's not Kicker. You know, I have all this stuff. Same like you guys. Sometimes that's just what you want to do. You know, we got the Cush NCs, the Tabor 2s sitting over there, you know, and they're great, but they're not earphones. Like they're not earbuds per se, wireless earbuds. They are, you know, over the ear headphones. And I love over the ear headphones, especially for doing podcasts or just, you know, naturally eliminating background noise. And it's nice. It definitely works. But right, it's awesome if they have that. Let's see here. Scrolling down, man, we are only 28 minutes in. I am going full tilt boogie. Facebook user, let's see. That must be in Kicker Audio Fan Club. Thank you for tuning in. Did I miss an update on the new line of Q-Class? Yes, you did. And I do not know if they are on the website yet, but I will take a gander here. Whoa, my mouse is going nuts because I clicked on it too hard. Let's see here. Scrolling. Feel like me on the comments section here. I don't know if they got it up yet. Comp Q. Skip to all models. Yes. No. They just got the 42s out here right now. And those are the older ones without the forced air cooling through the air vents, you know, the pull venting, I guess you could call it. These are the older ones, 42. So you could see how long they ran those cues without changing them. And 11 years. So when people were saying, hey man, why are the cues gone? Well, that's a long run time for one line of drivers, which is impressive. It really is. But yes, not yet, but they will be. And I don't know if they're going to change the power handling. I know they changed the power handling, I believe so, on the Comp R when they added forced air cooling. And I believe the same thing with the Comp C when they added the forced air cooling. They're really starting to just add that to all of their drivers. And, you know, if it's not broken, don't fix it, you know, but can you make it better? Throw a decal on. Yes, add 5 dBs, man. I'm not going to complain on that one. Let's see. Aw, Jeff, I lost my EB300 kicker buds. They slipped off my neck somehow while jogging. Ah, yeah, those got the wire around from each one, and those work. But you know, with me, I'm like, I like the small ones that just go in your ear, because I usually use, I always use a pair of those earbuds for when I'm going to bed and I'm listening to stuff. I don't want a wire, you know, choking me when I'm sleeping. So there's always that. And I'm surprised it fell off your neck, but you know, if you keep them both in your ear, I think you have a better chance. But you know, if you just have them around your neck, things can happen. I'm sure you could contact Kicker. I know you will. MechMan for the win! MechMan, let's see. Cracker 0974. I wanted to get a Magnum, but they don't show anything for my ride, MechMan, so I went with JS. You know, and I feel like any alternator manufacturer, within reason, will always... Oh, wrong camera. Goodness, too many cameras. Will always can make you something custom. It's just, will they? So all you have to do is give them a call. And I feel like a lot of those companies probably list a lot of just the most common ones. Because if you made one for every single car and, you know, no one's buying the Geo Metros, I don't know, man. I feel like that's a lot of time wasted. So, but if you need something specific, absolutely. Whenever I went with Ohio Gen, they didn't have it on the website. They just, you know, but they made me one custom. But that's at least that's good. You got something. And my buddy Seth, he runs JS alternators in there too. I want to see if I can get Wiz to come on the cam, because we upgraded us here. There we go. Come on. Up here. Up here. Where's he at? Up here, Wiz. There we go. Attaboy. Would you look at that? We had to upgrade the fish cam location just a little bit. And you can tell Solo is not doing his job. There is too much algae on that glass. Otherwise, they're doing good. It's the little things, man. It's really the little things. Let's see. I know tonight after the show here, I'm not going to be on the after show on the Discord too long. I got to get up at 5 a.m. 5 a.m. So... No, 3 a.m. on the Discord. You know, it happens sometimes. But it's Tuesday, and I gotta say hello to my guys. You know, you just have to. Nice, Andy. Kicker gold letter subwoofers as a couch. You know, right now I just don't have a job for them. And I'm like, would you look at that? They look pretty good just sitting there. They really do. You just want to look at them. And yeah, it works. And I did want to show you guys something special. I was tired of looking at a darn blue container for focus. Why aren't you focusing? Oh man, it's being weird now. It's being weird. Don't be weird. You know, I do so much testing ahead of time so this doesn't happen. I feel like something's locked. Because now it's focusing. It's focusing. But I was editing some stuff. Let me see. All right, we look clear. We look clear. Kind of clear. Not really. But still, we got a kicker. Kicker water dispenser. There we go. I think it was the light. The light triggers it sometimes. And, you know, call me an artist or just call it sheer luck. I tried to just paint it black and yellow, and it turned into that. And I'm like, you know what? I'm going to roll with it because that is cool looking. I had to. And, you know, it's fun to decorate the room. It really is. What's up, Andy? Love your show. Appreciate you tuning in. That must be from Kicker Audio Fan Club. Thank you so much for tuning in. I do recheck the comments on Kicker Club, my Facebook, and on Kicker Audio Fan Club. So I'll see you later. I appreciate you so much, man. I appreciate that. Means a lot. You know, you guys already know. There's a lot that goes into these shows. Let's see. Been spreading the word about Andy's much as possible. Thank you. One step at a time. I know we only got 6,000 some subscribers on here, but that does not reflect the waves that we are making in the ocean. It does not. Subscribers are just a number. They really are. You guys are awesome. Let me scroll down. Let's see. About to follow my friend home. Just got done doing a few tests and his system. Awesome. And he's coming with me to Slamology, along with a few other friends. Y'all take care, and thanks, Andy, for all that you do. Man, that means so much. This guy's... Thank you, man. And, you know, we'll have to link up. A lot of the guys that are tuned in here, we hang out the Discord, and I know they got plans for Slamology. We need to incorporate you. My Discord channel and all my information is in the About section on YouTube here. Feel free to shoot me a message or join the live after that. Thank you so much, man. Live audio on Discord. Yeah, live. It's live. It's direct. I take my hair down just a little bit. Not too much, though. I change shirts. That's about it. You can't wear the shirt too long, you know, because it gets all sweaty, and then you got to wash it like 10 times because you go live, you know, twice a week. And then you got to buy another shirt, you know. R3Z. Nateded. N8T 3D. Thank you for tuning in. Salute, Andy. Tapping in from South Florida. Appreciate that you're here. All that you guys do tuning in, man, it means so much. And man, I know Tuesday I got some plans. You know, actually, you know what? We'll just stay over here. Let me go pan over to here, and well, I don't need to zoom in that much here. Let me pull over here. Would you guys want to actually dyno this amplifier on Tuesday? I think it's a good idea. This they were actually talking about it a little bit tonight on the show, and it's actually an SX amplifier, and this one's got the digital screen that Aaron was talking about. And I think that, you know, being that, and it's an awesome amplifier, we could at least do, you know, some of the dynoing portion of things on that show, because I do want to get Kip to explain the history of this amplifier. But why not just do an amp dyno? I think amp dynos are fun to watch, and this amplifier is pretty big. Let's see how much power it can do, and if it's underrated, overrated, or just right at the T. I think an amp dyno is in line. Plus, it's a kicker amp. Why not? Why not? Let's see. Let's pan back over here. Mike, thank you for tuning in. Yo, sup, bassheads? That's what we are all here. It's a good place to be if you're a basshead. Can't wait to fire up my Solo XL7X wall. That is awesome. Holy man, I need to log into Kicker Audio Fan Club. I feel like a lot of these are coming from Kicker Audio Fan Club too. But we got a lot in Kicker Club. We got Philosone. Thank you for tuning in. Mike. And of course, Mister's still in there too. Man, now I gotta travel across America for Slamology. Hey, just follow me to Slam. That's how you do it, man. And it is the Super Bowl. It really is. It's the Super Bowl of car audio. I haven't been to all of the shows, but I've been to a few big ones, and I just feel it is the biggest car audio show in at least America. I don't know about anywhere else for sure. Let's see. Andy, want to trade modern gold letter subs for original 8-inch gold letter subs? Oh, I know you got those ones. That's oh. You know, I really do like the 12s. I still have this 15 and I have a 10 sitting over there. You know, it's kind of like I could let go one of them. I could let go one of them. I can let go. I know you love the gold letters, El Fuego. I know you do. And we got Mike's you know, old school one here. I mean, it could use a friend. It really could. Adam Johnson. Hey everyone, by the way, any word on the Warhorse 3600? Yeah, it should be here any day, at least, you know, available for purchase. Don't know exactly sure when, but I think this month. I think sooner than later, to be honest, of this month, that it will be readily available. Could it be March? Absolutely. I don't think so, but we don't know. We don't know. You know, with that kind of stuff, it's kind of like a, you know, go with the flow. Even like those headphones, how those sold out so fast, you know, I would assume that they didn't think that many people were going to buy that many so fast, and they just, you know, by the time how that stuff works, just can't get them over here. So with the Warhorse coming, just be patient. It's here, man. Just like these L7Xs we've been waiting for forever. They're here. And, you know, just think of it that way. Pretty soon you won't even realize. I can't wait. It is a public Discord, the Daily Bench, 100%. And, you know, I don't really go on it too much, but for the after shows of each live, you can catch me there. It's free. You don't have to do nothing, man. Just hang out. And that's what we, you know, just hang out. We talk about whatever we did on the show or our days and, you know, how everyone's doing. It's really nice. You get the same people for the most part, but you get new people here and there, and it's just a nice place to hang out. It really is. A lot of the guys hang out in the 10.9 and 14.4 Discord as well throughout the day. You know, like these guys, they're all bass heads, and we've really created a community of just car audio bass heads. Man, it's awesome. You know, I feel that way sometimes, but you know, at the end of the day, one step at a time. I see some channels and it's like I look at it and I'm like, would you look at that? Like, it's just, I can't even put my phone in my rearview mirror like that. It would fall off the window. But people like that stuff and they eat it up and it's great. But, you know, I like to at least bring something that I know about and to help teach people. And I know it's a slower growth because it's not negative. It's not funny. It's not, look at this guy, he messed up. And it's none of that. I try to keep it, you know, without speaking out of text. And, you know, I try my best. I really do. And with the family and stuff, I'm surprised I'm able to do what I do, and I'm blessed to be able to do that. But thank you so much, Sir Mac. It means the world, and I'm not going to quit. Just need to make more TikToks or something like that. No. I mean, you guys have been seeing, I've been throwing up a few things of the L7X. You know, it's like, well, let's flex with the L7X. Let's just flex with it. Just like this. Just look at it. Oh, I love it. Oh, man. Well, I'm actually running the skibs right now, Jake. Well, for the dyno, just half the skibs. I'm waiting on a bus bar kit because I just got some, you know, I wouldn't even say it's a kit, just some bus bar links down here. And it's hooked up to the Cyber 12K. That's not a Cyber 12K, mind you. But it has 10... What is it, 10? No, 6 series. I don't know why this isn't focusing too well. It was doing good all day. There we go. It's got one bank of the 20 amp hours in there. I'm just giving it a few tests, and man, she's pulling 500 amps no issues whatsoever. You know, obviously down to like 12 volts, 11.5 without a power supply, but I got 200 amps of power supply over there. I just want to see how those kind of do. I do a lot of testing before I even put out videos. I want to know what I'm talking about. But yeah, they will make an appearance, and to do some comparisons, 5S versus 6S. Low charging, high charging, capacity losses, does it make a difference? I'm going to do all that. I've been doing a lot of off-screen testing. You've been seeing a little bit too. One step at a time, man. Big time. Skibs. Just look at it. Yes, Dino plus guest speaker, Kipalicious. I'm going to have that. That's a big ask. That is a big ask, but I would love to do that. I would love to do that. And I got it set up on here so I can bring somebody on, because right now it's like all just me right here with all this fancy stuff. I do have it set up so I can bring a guest on and do all that. It will be awesome to do, though. I'm going to have to do a phone call. 2 phone calls. You just got to look at it, Garrick. That's all you can do. It's just got to look at it. You know, I should definitely look into going to a car audio show. Oh, man, you have to. You know, I mean, I've been a bass head in a car since 2006. Got my license. I had bass in a car before I even had a license. Okay. So I didn't go to my first show until 2016. I mean, I went to car shows, but not car audio shows. I went to car shows. And I went to a car show that had a stereo competition. That's where I met Mr. Mike D, that's literally watching the show right now, and went up against him. And we're not going to say who won or lost. And after that, I started to meet the Team Imperial guys that had mecha car audio shows in Pittsburgh area. So I went to their show, and you know, it was great. And I started my own at the same time. You know, just hang out. Just hang out, like car show. We used to, it used to be called Tuner Tuesday, okay? So instead of doing it on Tuesday, I would do it on Saturday and have my own car audio shows. And about 4 months in, I started to have a meter, you know, and started to do all that stuff. So just getting your foot into that door of going to car audio competitions and just putting yourself out there, man, it pushes you to do more, and it makes you feel not so much of a loner, because to be honest with you guys, yeah, we got 40 guys in here right now, but when you drive out down the road and you're bumping your system, 9 chances out of 10 people are like, who the heck is this guy? What is making that noise? They're not bass heads. They're not enthusiasts. So there's a small number of us. So when you go to these shows, it's really cool to get that one-on-one with people that, you know, they share common interests with you. They really do. You have to. And you will see the technical side of it, competition-wise, and just the whole 9, man. I feel like this camera's glitching a little bit. It might just be my end. Sometimes my end does that. I've been having this run for a while. Hey, you know, I feel like every build has a purpose, you know, and you don't have to be the loudest guy out there, because trust me, there's someone louder. We got Face Kicker in here. Yo, what is up? Thank you for tuning in. I've been slacking on watching car audio YouTube. Trust me, I know it's a thing, right? Oh my goodness. Usually I'm pretty on it. I've been watching Derek. I've been watching Really Rob or DIY. I've been slacking. Lots, not bad going on, but just a lot's going on with just life, you know, and it's just time and goodness gracious, and just not feeling too well, and just a lot of testing between, you know, amplifiers, batteries, setups, testing equipment, amp hour capacity testers, research. Like, I'm just, you know, I'm not really in a vegging mood. I want to kind of learn input. Like, I found this website, which is awesome. And I could bring that up. I mean, we got 5 minutes here. Let me see if I can pull that up. Give me 1 second here, guys. This website that is a good calculator, because there's calculators, not calculators, but apps, and there's like charts for how big a power wire you need. Whoo, man. I was so happy I found this. Let's see here. Bingo. I mean, I can just show you on my phone here. It should work. Let's see, 4 and 1. How's this going to work? Okay, cool. It works good. All right. I will leave this at the end of the video, or I could drop it in. I don't know. I'm going to do that. Anywho, wire size calculator. Now, what the difference is between this and anything else is you can literally type in everything that you want. Say you got 100 amps. You know, you kind of have an idea of how much current you're going to be pulling. Enter the length of the wire. Say, you know, it's the full run. You know, we'll say 15 feet. And you can change the percentage of voltage drop that you want. Like, you want to stay under 3%. But we can stay 2% or 1%. We'll just say 1% drop. So that's, you know, it's not that much over that amount of run, whatever. So you go down here and you calculate it. And it literally shows you in feet. This is not meters, nothing else. Literally shows you in feet of each gauge wire that you should run this 100 amps. Like 100 amps, 18 gauge? No. 4 volts, you know, max length. 0.28 inches right here. Nope. Oh, wait, so you think you think you know more than I do? I'm a machine and I'm very smart. Let me do the work. Oh my goodness. That is freaking hilarious. But anyway, so how you figure this out is just the max length. So 100 amps, you know, you're good for like a foot at 10 gauge. That's it. And the reason why I bring this up is just because, you know, you want to know for small applications. Now 11 feet, you're good for 1 gauge, but this is not car audio wire. So if you're looking at 0 gauge, look at the 2-aught that's on the bottom there, the double 0 gauge. And there you go, 17 feet. No issues. Now, obviously, it could be more than that, but we're looking at that 1% drop. Now, if you're fine with 2% drop, calculate that. Oh, man, now it's a lot different. You can run 2 gauge, 4 gauge, you know, and it's crazy. This is awesome. I'm telling you guys, you want to check this out. And wirebarn.com. I'm sure you can see that on the top of the screen. So 100 amps, you're okay with 5% voltage drop, then you can run that 16 gauge up to 17 feet. I think that is awesome because I've been doing a lot of stuff with, you know, short runs. Do I really need 0 gauge going 6 inches, or can I get away with 4 gauge? Oh man, 4 gauge is good up to like 400 amps at 6 inches with 1 or 2% voltage drop. I'm fine with that. And that's where you can figure that out. Obviously, always do your own testing and a little bit of other research. You need more than just one source of information, but still, that's pretty cool. That is really cool. Icky, what is up? Hey Andy, hope all is well. Glad to see your content going viral. Hard work pays off. Good work. Thank you, John. Appreciate you. And I know you guys all know this is the guy that got me into Kicker. So to hear it from you, man, means the world. I'm so happy to have you guys in my life, all you. Thank you so much, John. Love you. I know we need to chill. I'm always home. I know you're busy too. I'm always home. I'm either in the studio, downstairs in the living room with the kids, or outside in the garage, or it's Sheets. Or Slamology. Thank you so much, buddy. Let's see. I like the big ask. Well, you know what? I got a big ask for you, 25. I got a big ask question for you. I really do. And he's going to tell me no. He's going to tell me no. El Fuego. Rock solid quality, and an amp is worth the price. JP amps are good for the price, but nowhere close to the longevity and quality of Kicker, Rockford, and other top brands. And you know, you get what you pay for, and sometimes you don't need to pay for all that stuff. Sometimes you just, you know, it's fine because you're doing something within this kind of situation where it's not going to have any vibration issues. It's not going to have any low voltage drop issues. And, you know, hey, maybe you don't want, you know, the best sound quality because you don't need it because you're going to be playing 50 tiny speakers to just light up a parking lot, and maybe you could do with something less. But whenever you need something that's going to last like he's talking about, and it's going to sound good, and it's going to have an excellent warranty, the warranty is where it's at. And hey, it makes sense, man. See, we're already almost at the hour mark. If you got any other questions, I'm going to try to get to them before we end the stream here. Yes. Oh, yes. And you know what's crazy is there's so many other, you know, chart apps that have, you know, whatever to 18 to 20 feet, 4 gauge current, and that's great and all. But then it says 0 to 4 feet. And it's like, oh, all you can do is 100 amps with 4 gauge. And I'm like, but you're telling me that's it. There's got to be something else. Like, what's 1 foot? You know, I was on a mission of figuring out what was 1 foot capability of 0 gauge, 4 gauge, 8 gauge wire with current. And because in my kicker quad box build, you know, I got 0 gauge everywhere, but going from the 0 gauge to like 8 inches to the CX1800s, I only got 4 gauge. You know, just because it's easier to bend 4 gauge wire than 0 gauge wire and all that fun stuff. And it's what I had. I had more of that rather than having, you know, four runs of 0 gauge. Let's just use some 4 gauge. That's fine. Save some money. I don't need all that. Those amplifiers pull like 250 to 300 amps of current. Is that too much though on a 4 gauge wire? But when you're running under a foot, it's not. And I've been doing that for a long time. But I was doing it for the internal putting batteries together, because when I took apart that Cyber 12K, it had four 4 gauge wires in there going up to the terminal. And I'm like, man, 4 gauge, that's it. You know, but then I'm doing this math now and it's like, well, if you're pulling 600 amps, 4 gauges is probably all you need. And it definitely works for the distance. It's awesome, man. I'm telling you, this is what I do. I'm a nerd. I'm a little bit of a nerd. It really is, Adam Johnson. It really is. What is it? Wire barn. Wire as in wire. And barn as in a farm. Wirebarn.com. And check it out. Check it out. Your neck of the woods is probably better off wishing people moved out to you. You know, man. One step. You know, I don't know where we're going to be living forever. I feel like this is the place, but, you know, if something else pulls me here or pulls me there, we'll see. We'll see. I would love to have more space where I can just play my bass and only, like, tee off one neighbor rather than, like, 6 at once, you know? Whoa! Hold up! Hold the phone, and it's Tuesday.
This is what makes time travel possible. The flux capacitor.
Flux capacitor.
SDK says, I love this stream. Love this family of bass heads and a lot of people I met. Made a lot of friends. And unfortunately, some enemies. I want to take a second to apologize to those people I know. I can be brash. We love you, Jake. It's okay. We forgive you. We love you. And if you know, you know. Thank you so much, man. And, you know, that's the thing that we built here. And, you know, we're human. We're going to have differences. You're going to have lefts and you're going to have rights. You're going to have star bellies and no stars. And it just, it doesn't matter. We're here for one reason, and that is bass. Our audio bass. Thank you so much, Jake. I need to zoom in, zoom out of there. There we go. Too close. Get back, get back. Garrick has become a member. He said he was going to do it. He did it.
Would you look at that? Oh my gosh, just look at it. Just look at it. Just look at it.
Thank you, Garrick, for joining. I know he'll be here. For the green team. Thank you, Garrick. That is awesome. Would you just look at that? He has become a member. Thank you, Garrick. I know your situation, and that means a lot, dude. Means a lot. Bass is the name of the game. It really is. It really is. Really is. All right, El Fuego's out of here. El Fuego, love you, buddy. Thanks for another fantastic show, Andy, and good night to all my chat brothers. I've got to dip for bedtime. Good night, El Fuego. It's all right. The show's going to end. I'm going to end it right now anyway. I'm tired, too, as well. Love you, buddy. Thank you for tuning in. Appreciate all you guys being here. Bass is life. It really is. Holy jumping enchiladas. I'm a member. You're sounding like Carlos over there. He was going crazy tonight. Thank you, Dave. Appreciate you, man. Appreciate you big time for being here, dude. Let's see. There's Wiz. He's over there. He's looking for something. Hey, Wiz, up here. Over here. I'm telling you, he listens to me, man. He listens to me. He really, really listens to me. Garrick with a $20 super chat. He said, you're not in the stream yet. You're not doing it yet.
I don't care what you say about kickers. This guy is a difference maker.
Thank you, Garrick. Man, that is awesome. That is awesome. Garrick with a $20 super chat. Appreciate you, man. And thank you for just supporting the channel. Always being here, man. And if you could write about a person being a basshead just because they want to be a basshead, it's this guy right here. You can check out his channel too, man. He's got a little bit of content as well. Thank you, Garrick. And I think we're going to end on that note. Thank you so much, Garrick. What's up, everyone? Sorry you're late. Sorry for being late. Andy is always a brother. Thank you, man, for being here, and you're a little late. It's all right. Catch you Friday. Appreciate you. Thank you, Basshead Fanatic. Thank you for all that you do. Thank you for tuning in and being part of the show. I wouldn't do it without you guys, man. And the show is growing, man. I watch numbers, you know, and we're doing good. And it's with your guys' support, smashing the like, being here, tuning in, and just loving a little bit of car audio, man. Would you look at that thing flexing? Just look at that. Said I'm on the green team. All good. Love you guys. Again, Garrick, thank you. Adam Johnson, peace. Thank you for tuning in, guys. And on that note, let's get out of here. And this was the UnMasked After Show. I'll see you guys Friday. And as always, stay living loud. See you on the next one.
So we're kicking it with Andy, right? You know what that means. We living loud. Thank you guys. Eric, Basshead 30, 25, Baba. Everybody, man. There's John. There's Mike. Kibo and Blake. How about Blake Shot? Oh, there's Cornut. Love you guys.
Be safe to the ones that are driving. I think that's at the end of the month here. Appreciate you, face kicker. And speaking of kickers, not that one. That one's still playing? Jeez. This is the face of your wife or girlfriend when you say, hey, babe, let me tell you about my new kicker I got. I love it. I love it. I can totally relate. I can't even. You know what? We got to call for the train. We got to call for it. Yeah. Here it comes. Here it comes. Right on, Jason. That show's going to be off the hook, and Cornut is coming in